Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Hello, Pisces. I have come on because this is a very, very important message for you. I have been channeling and I have gotten a lot of downloads, and I have some very important cards for you on my board today. I have pulled you some oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull you some tarot cards. Okay. Now, it's very important that you listen today because Spirit has something for you that is so powerful. Pisces, it is time for you to come into your power. It is time for you to understand who you truly are and what is truly happening with you all the time in your life. Why you have the ups, the downs, why things have you so high and ready to grab a hold of, but then they get taken away from you. There's a lot here in these cards right now, and it is ever so important, Spirit says, ever so important that I come on here right now and tell you, Pisces. I don't even think I'm going to get this uploaded quick enough for my taste today. Okay, so we're going to get right to this reading. If you could hit the subscription button, the notification bell, give my video a thumbs up. It helps me with YouTube algorithm out there, and it helps me get my messages out to more of my Pisces out there. And if you donated, thank you for your donations. Pisces, very important right now. You are not listening. You are not hearing in your heart, your mind, your soul, your body. You're not listening to your soul. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. It is very important, Pisces, your soul inside of you, that energy that makes you tick, that energy that makes you so mysterious, magical, empathic, amazing, is calling you today. Okay. And then we have another very important message. This is Spirit. Spirit has this for you, Pisces, and when Spirit speaks, you must listen. Awaken to the magic of your creativity. Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. Ouch. Okay, so your soul needs you to feel some things, okay, that you have been blocking out, Pisces. I know you've been blocking them out. Sometimes it's easier for you to function while blocking things out of your mind because you are so very sensitive. You are very, oh my gosh, Pisces, you are just something. When it comes to reflection, you do reflect deep within your soul when you have to. And that is what is happening right now. Your soul is calling you to feel it, to feel the energy from within, and to be more creative about those feelings, and understand that those feelings within you, where sometimes it's like, oh, I want to draw, oh, I want to write, oh, I want to paint, oh, I want to go do a speech, or I want, whatever it is you do, there is a reason for that. And that is actually your soul coming out within you. And it is telling you basically that it's like how you're expressing. Okay. It's expression. It's your part of your magical creativity is probably being blocked because of these two things that you're not doing right now. All right. And here's something really important, Pisces. And I know you feel it. I know you do. Nature is calling you. It wants you to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. So nature knows, okay, and the gods know, and spirits know that when you begin to feel all of your feelings and you begin to express it and let it out creatively, maybe you out there mix music, maybe you out there dance, maybe you literally have groups that you run for people, and this can help you to express. But I mean, like a lot of people, this just reminds me of somebody who's doing art, an expressive art of some kind. It could be a vast amount of things. Art is a huge category, people, a huge category. So Pisces, this is very important. These are very important. And then I have some things that are happening to you because of all of this, because of what your soul is calling for you to do right now, Pisces. Listen, I get so passionate about all my signs, but there's a couple of my signs that I know I have to really, really push into who they are, because sometimes the way people are, it makes you push yourself down, and you aren't creative, and you don't answer what's inside of you, and you block it, and you go on, and you like turn into a little bit of a robot out there, Pisces. And you have to stop doing that to yourself right now. You have to immerse yourself in your creative outlets. You have to express yourself. You cannot stop a Pisces from expressing themselves. Okay. So here we have, all of these things. And I also know you are separating yourself from a lot of things right now in your life. Now, what you don't know is that there is a massive amount of something magical going on for you, okay? The gods and the spirits are calling on you to pay more attention to your personal power, emerge from getting in touch with nature and being creative, emerge in yourself, immerse yourself into the fact of that you are very empathic, okay? So we have all of these things. You are a powerful, empathic, emerging Pisces out there. And maybe you are just now, today, or maybe just recently realizing all of the things that you really, really are so powerful about. And you're not understanding what is happening with you. Maybe it's a fast energy that's happening with you, okay? This is usually represented as an arrow from Cupid, hitting its target. There's the brightness of the target that you're after. And what this is this is telling me that all of this is happening. This may be a younger Pisces out there, and you're coming into your power. Maybe you are a psychic. Maybe you are a tarot reader. Maybe you are a Reiki healer. Maybe you are just trying to figure out who you are right now. And this is going to help you today. And what I want you to know is that while you are figuring out who you are, my Pisces, and what is going on with you, and for those of you who know completely who you are, you know what this is saying to you. You are not using your empathic ways. You are not doing all these things that you know you do. And you are stuffing it down, and it is just stifling you, and it is really, really stifling you. That is why nature is here to protect you and bless you, because you're forgetting who you are out there. And to my new Pisces that are coming into who they are, oh my goodness, this is going to happen so quick. It's probably going to give you a little bit of whiplash out there. It's funny how things like this happen in our lives, all right? You're going along and you're just this normal person, and all of a sudden you have a vision, and you don't understand. You don't understand that what is happening to you is basically you are transforming, and you are metaphysical. Maybe you have always been, and you've always had strange things go on. And especially for my people out there who know who they are, look at you. You are putting this is the Four of Swords. Okay. This tells me this is all this stuff is going to happen to you very fast that we were talking about. This tells me that you put aside who you are. Look at you. You put your heart over here on the side. You wallow yourself up, and this is you asking, you're praying, and in a sense you're listening to everything, but you're not listening loud and clear enough, my Pisces, not enough. And you are putting who you are aside. You're almost like in a deep slumber. All right. And this is you coming out of your slumber, realizing who you are. It's like it is like a very interesting movie in a sense, okay? And lives are like movies. Don't let anybody fool you. I mean, they even make Lifetime movies out of movies, and movies are pretty interesting when it comes to how they can compare to what happens to us in real life. But Pisces, this is you coming out of a deep slumber, and things are going to happen very, very quickly for you. And those of my Pisces who have been stuffing who they are down, it's going to happen to you too. And you're going to awaken to it real quick. Okay. And now we're going to get another card to see what else is going on. What is going to happen when my Pisces really gets in touch with their soul again and really lets themselves open up to the world around them right now. Let's see what those are real quick. Oh, the feelings. All right. It's going to happen very quick. It's going to make, again, mental energy, swords, air energy, clarity, mentally realizing who you are. And look, it's almost as if it's Nine of Swords. That is just before change, just before completion, just before becoming something new, different. Becoming who you truly are is what it is, okay? And here we have the Page of Swords. Interesting how much air and mental energy there is here, because this is all, I mean, look at these cards, guys. It is all about, look at that. Look at the expression. Look at the nature protecting you, even around its head. And look at this, your soul. It is your soul talking to your mind, trying to wake you up. Please listen to your soul. It is the eternal song of your life, Pisces. And you must tune in and trust into it. And that is what is happening. That is why you're having all of this. So you begin to express you begin to feel yourself inside. You begin to understand who you are, and it flips you out. Okay. It really flips you out a little bit. And you're like, no. And then you're like, no, you know what? I'm strong and I want to do this. I want to be who I am. I want to be mysterious. I want to be different than everybody else. And I don't want to be somebody that I'm not. And somebody out there is stifling you, or you're just realizing who you are out there. So I'm sorry this is taking so long, but it's going to take a few minutes. You know, I can't do those small readings. I can't do them. They're terrible. All right. Page of Swords. This is you coming into that informational path of your soul. Okay. This is the Page of Swords. This is all about you. Here you are. You're like, it's like a book. Okay. It's like you're learning. You're learning who you are. I mean, you are connecting with your mind, your body, and your soul. And you are figuring yourself out right now, for my newbies out there. And for my seasoned Pisces out there, you are so powerful. Why are you stepping back? It's time for you to relinquish, regain your power. Stop letting it be relinquished. Stop letting it go. Come back into who you are. There's nobody in the world like a Pisces. Nobody. And here you are finding out that all this time you have been putting yourself in a wait. It's like a wait mode, a wait. And your soul is just begging you. And nature's protecting you, and you are just so awakening. All right. All right, we're going to get another card to clarify what is happening for my Pisces as they are awakening. All right, we're going to get one more card to clarify that, because my Pisces is going to come into that. Pisces, when you awaken from your slumber, it's almost as if it's like the prince that comes in and gives you the kiss and awakens you to your eternal destiny in life, to your major, wow, I can't believe the cards that have come out, and I should have known that this is all about it. Wow. All right, Pisces, here we go. Once you begin to do this, okay, once you begin to come into who you are, realize you are an empath. You're very powerful out there, okay? Realize that you are emerging with who you are, and those who have been sleeping are emerging as well. You've been sleeping. You have been in a state of metamorphosis out there. You're in a state of metamorphosis, and you're coming into that power. That's what all of this is. This is so the universe pushing you for that. And Pisces, this is so important. As you begin, as you went through all of this process, this is air energy. It is very important that you get that solidly right now today. Your soul is speaking to your mind. There is nothing more powerful than when your soul communicates outwardly and loud and clearly. Your soul is singing to your mind. Listen to me. Nature is protecting you, and you are having a massive awakening, Pisces. And you are in massive air energy, because that is how you will begin your ascension. When everything becomes clear, when you, oh my gosh, this is who I am. Or when you out there awaken to not stifling yourself anymore. Please grasp a hold of your power, my Pisces who already know it. And you newbies out there, boy, are you in for a great, great ride in life. Let me tell you something. You're going to have a lot of fun, Pisces. A lot of fun, a lot of good times, and a lot of elevation in that frequency that you have been knocked down from. Okay. So this is the Ace of Swords. This is all about your mental clarity. This is all about beginning to see who you are, or beginning to wake up to what you have been sleeping to, coming out of the slumber, listening to your soul, hearing it loud and clear, and starting on your ascension. You have such a path to continue forward to. And there's nothing but light and happiness waiting on you, Pisces, waiting on you. And there's something else I have to tell you. Something very, very important that you need to know before I end this reading, okay? I could literally just go on and on with you guys. I want to do a live for my Pisces out there. I really do. I want to do a live for all my signs, but my Pisces especially. The Ace of Swords is telling me what I said. It is the spirits and the gods finally saying, thank goodness you have woken up. Whoever you may be out there, thank goodness you are coming into who you are. It's so exciting out there. It really is. Now, I got the Lovers. And I also got the Gemini energy of the Lovers. Let me remind you something. Gemini is air energy. Again, very clear that when you, whoever you are, coming into it or stepping back into your power, you will have a lot of lovers coming up into your life. Now, you will have to be very careful about that, because my Pisces, that is something that is just perpetual. Okay, you will have a lot of suitors, basically. Okay, maybe you guys don't have boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever situation you're in out there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your gender is. Gender is whatever you need it to be. And my readings are always timeless, Pisces. When you're here, it is absolutely necessary for you to be here. This is the call to the awakening of my Pisces today. And I hope to goodness they give me a really nice thumbnail. But this is you here. Look at that. Celebrating your life. Celebrating who you are. Celebrating with a lover or many lovers or whatever it is that happens throughout your life. Okay? And look, it is so beautiful. Your soul is awakened. You are finally answering the call to the magicalness of your creativity, being who you are, painting, art, whatever it is you do. Nature is protecting you. Maybe you're even going out in nature, running around naked around the trees. Who knows? Maybe you're swimming naked in the river, the ocean, whatever it may be. Maybe you're just doing something for you. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Thank you for listening today, my Pisces. We are going to stop it right here, okay? Thank you for listening to the call of your soul today, because you are going to be celebrating your life very soon. And on top of it, I want you to know something. By doing all of these things, all of your senses are going to be awakened. And you know what's really exciting about that is that all of these things are coming together: life, love, passion, abundance, creativity, everything you could ever want, all locked up in a magical, mysterious world of my Pisces out there. This is so cool. And like this is going to make you slow down and become aware of all of your senses. Oh, and I have to do it. The time for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. My Pisces, this is it for you. I love you so much, my Pisces, and I will see you again very soon for another reading. Awaken from your slumber today. Come into your power today. I will see you soon, Pisces.